Cess, bam. What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I am here. Look, I'm only here talking about Asia. Let's talk A'ja Wilson. The quadrifecta. That's what I'm calling it, fam. Forever 22. A'ja Wilson, listen, beyond measure. Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm here. I'm just giving A'ja her flowers. I want to hear from y'all. I really am up here really to hear from y'all. I want to know y'all favorite A'ja moments from the season. You don't even got to be from this season. It could just be A'ja moments, period. Let's talk A'ja and everything that we just witnessed in these playoffs, man. In these playoffs, came up really strictly just to have a Gamecockin conversation about A'ja Wilson, man. So, I mean, I don't know where to start. Quadrifecta, like I said, scoring champ, MVP, defensive player of the year, finals MVP. She is hurt. I mean, we could talk about from the run that she had at the end of the season, from the run that we had at the end of the season to make the playoffs, from her averaging 28.5 points a game. All of the accolades, three-time champ, 4-time MVP, defensive player of the year. I don't even know with the co-depoy. The co-depoy was kind of whack. I didn't like that. The co-depoy was kind of whack. Is A'ja Wilson the most underrated athlete in sports? Is she the most underrated athlete in the? I get they were saying in the sports car era, but just in this era period, I think A'ja, Michelle, aka 85 Fly, what's up, fam? Is A'ja the most underrated athlete in this era? I mean, if here's the thing. Here's what I really believe, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If A'ja was a man or a white female, she probably would already have her jersey retired while she was still playing. That's how much work I think A gives them, right? I mean, the tambourine was classic. The tambourine moment was classic. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my camera here too. While we just talk about A'ja. Listen, most underrated. She would have her jersey retired while she was still playing. That's how much pressure A is. You know, I really hope Bam get him a championship too, so he should come play for the Warriors. But I don't think that people really realize A'ja's. I mean, listen. She's only played in 267 regular season games. For a career, she averages over 21.4 points, 9.3 rebounds, 2.3 assists. All-time leading scorer for the Aces. She became the all-time leading scorer for the Las Vegas Aces in July 2024. Rookie of the Year, All-Defensive Team, 3-time WNBA All-Defensive Team, 5-time First Team All-WNBA, 7-time WNBA All-Star. two-time Finals MVP, most valuable player, 3 championships. Does AJ have an All-Star Game MVP? That's what I don't know. Does A have an All-Star Game MVP? Is that missing off her resume? I'm trying to think. At this point, y'all, I'm just trying to think of what's missing off her resume, so we can just send it to her so we can get that checked off. So does A have an All-Star Game MVP? Yeah, somebody in the chat, let me know. Y'all let me know. Her regular season stats ended up double-double, 23.4, 10 rebounds. First 1,000-point season. But has anybody done it with more style? Right? Like, we can talk about the Mount Rushmores. Candace Parker, she's going to be on some people's Mount Rushmores. Maya Moore is on some people's Mount Rushmores. Cheryl Swoops, Cheryl Miller, Dinah Taurasi. Some people going to say BG. Who else they say? Some people say Cynthia Cooper. But at the end of the day, like when you really get down to basketball, and you really get down to like what those players were able to accomplish individually, and I'm not talking about with teams and when they stacked up and what Houston was able to do and all of that. I'm just talking about individual resumes. Is there anybody out there whose resume really rivals Asia? Some people gonna say BG Dark and Steady. I'm just telling you what I done heard now. Some people will say that. Not on my list, but I'm not gonna act like I haven't heard it. But it was some people that thought Nafisa was the MVP this year. So there's that. So I meet people where they at. Y'all get in the chat. Let me know y'all favorite Asia moment. This is all about Asia. This is all about Asia today. This is all about A. With the shoe collection, she got that award too. Okay, so I need to know what are the awards that Asia still need to get. What's missing from her trophy case, so we can get them. Make sure we get them checked up. So she got an All-Star MVP, Finals MVP. She's been a season MVP, Depoy. Was she the Commissioner's Cup MVP? Does she need a Commissioner's Cup MVP? I'm just trying to see what else is out there for her to get. She going to the Hall of Fame this year for Gamecocks. Man, that 31.94. It's so many. Listen, the best shoe drop ever. Okay, that's the thing, Dark and Steady, right? Like, it really is the best shoe drop we've ever seen. We haven't seen a collection drop like this. Like I said, I'm serious. Somebody, does anybody have a count on how many actual colorways she dropped? How many A1 colorways they are? Did she drop 44 of them? I don't know. How many colorways are there? Sheesh. We grasping for straws to see what else Mother needs to add to her trophy case. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm sorry. She doesn't. She doesn't. Okay, so we need an All-Star MVP award. We need an All-Star Game MVP, and we need and do we need is it a Commissioner's Cup? Is them the two that's missing? I mean, I'm okay if they don't end up in the case. But I mean, while we out here playing, we might as well put some stuff on the list. I mean, shit, what else can she win? They talking about they tired of seeing her win, but she ain't won everything yet. They won't let her be most improved player, so she won't get one of them trophies. But when you think about, listen, I'm just so impressed by the total Asia Wilson product, person, brand. I don't know, the teams that supporting both like Asia's team, Angel's team, these teams that are out here supporting these young women are doing a hell of a job. Like Asia is like shifting culture right before our eyes. And I just don't think she gets enough credit for that. Y'all might be like, Cess, what the hell? It's 22 in the chat too. Let's go. 22 in the chat. Y'all like and share. They both right there. Let them know we in here talking about 22 because that 22 stay loaded. And maybe she dropped 22 colorways. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I don't think it gets talked about enough, and I think they try to dumb it down, not dumb it down, um, strip it down to just a basketball player. And she's so much more than that. She's so much more than that. I'm trying to hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, let me see the release colorways. I was trying to get a full count on the colorways. Not to mention the PEs and the specialties that she dropped. She had the AKA, she had the Team Bank, so that was 4 different colorways right there. That was 5. She had the multicolored PE, that was 6. The Sequoia 7, 8. Man. At least 15 colorways that I see right here. The way that she gives back, so we got South Carolina gonna wear the A2s. We got the Asia Wilson Palmetto 76ers, Nike EYBL team, rocking the A1s. She has won everything but that. There isn't anything left. More championships. Okay, so more championships, a WNBA All Star final. I mean All Star Game MVP and a Commissioner's Cup MVP is what's left for Asia to try to put in her trophy case. That's it. Oh, and most improved player if they give her that, but they could have gave her that 2 years in a row. Groovy, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? So y'all tell me about some of your favorite moments of Asia this season. I mean, I know a lot of people gonna say like, man, the shot over Alyssa Thomas, Dewana Bonner, that's classic. I don't think that's A's first. That's her first. I think she said that was actually her first game winner. That was kind of shocking. I don't know why I thought A had a game winner already. So we put the game winner in there, so we can check that off the to do list. Um, Best selling author, check that off the to do list. I don't know. At this point, do y'all want to see A in Unrivaled? Do y'all think Asia should play Unrivaled? Selfishly, I ain't even gonna lie. Selfishly, yes, I want to see Asia play Unrivaled one season. I do, just because I want to see her in the 1v1 competition. Do y'all think that they'll let A You think they'll let A be in the 1v1 competition if she doesn't play Unrivaled? Just do 1v1. Malik, why not? Why not? Why not, Malik? Why not? Why you don't want to see A do Unrivaled? I think she'll dominate 3-on-3. What's up, Miracle Rider? Ah man, she bigger than Ambassador of Women's Hoops. Yeah, I mean, she goaded. She is goaded already. But could you imagine A on the 3-on-3? In the 3-on-3? Oh man, with the shit talker? Come on. What? Who's not here for that? Come on, Malik. You gotta tell me why you said no to A in the Unrivaled. You gotta tell me why you saying no to that. I mean, come on. I mean, I've never passed up an opportunity to try to see Asia play basketball anyway. I just don't want nothing crazy happening in the off season. I got you. I got you. I can feel that. I can feel that. I don't want her to get injured before the season starts. Listen, y'all. I get that part. You don't want her to get hurt before the season starts. I can feel that part, but at the same time, hey, basketball players want to play basketball. So you just say y'all just don't have a lot of respect for the unrivaled championship, unrivaled 1v1. Y'all still respect the WNBA as like the all being that's the chip that you got to get. She got 3 of them. She takes such great care of her body too. Man. Yeah. But then again, I don't know. You know, didn't y'all feel like a lot of the players came back better though? Out of unrivaled? I don't never worry about Asia being ready on time for the start of the season anyway. So that's never a concern. I think A take care of it. A takes care of that. You ain't worry about no getting injured. I'm trying to show y'all some of these highlights that I was looking at. I know they probably gonna get me. I know they gonna try to get me. But I did want to go back. Okay. StreamYard is trying to be a hater, but we're gonna keep rocking through this. Do y'all know what it means to average 28.5 points for the finals? Do y'all know what it means for her to do some stuff that ain't never been done, even in the NBA? As long as the NBA been around, ain't nobody ever won all four of those things like that. Her numbers to finish the season: 31-9, 31, 9, 4, 2, 3. That was the last game. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. 34 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks. 28 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Man, Asia's ability to fucking get the assist done is ridiculous too. Like, for the most part, damn near gonna give you 3 assists every game. You can count on it. Hey, goat it, FM. Goat it. Tell me why she your goat. Tell me why she your goat. Tell me y'all get that chat. Tell me what's your favorite stuff about Asia. I'm looking at these numbers. This shit's ridiculous. 21-10, 35-8, 31-9. She had a 13-8 game against Indiana in a win. 25-9 game in a win. She had a 16-13 in the loss. 38-5 gave Seattle nasty work. 21-13, 29-8. Finished the season. Listen to these numbers: 23-19, 11-5, 31-11, 31-8, 34-9, 18-9, 36-13, 19-13, 32-12. A model of consistency. You don't want to change what's working, Cassie. I hear you. I hear you. And it may be that, like they said, Asia likes her downtime. She likes her off season. It gives her a chance to kind of reset, but I also think it'll give her a chance to really get out there and I think show that same support back to Bam. But the real reason why I wanted to talk about Asia tonight and just spend this time talking about like all of the things that are good about A and all of the things that she brings is because they're so serious. They tell you all the time about how she's not marketable. And rest is just as important as being in the gym. Oh, hell yeah. Asia get her rest now. Asia get her rest. That's the one thing. And the other thing I noticed is, it don't take a long time to get off work. Did you notice how quick she went from trying to win the championship to being a champion? A got off work real quick. It was like, oh, on to the drinks. Let's go. We party. It's up. But her ability to lock in, her ability to lead, her ability to be everything that the Las Vegas Aces team needs for her to be is ridiculous. Her blocks out of bounds, and then she skipped to Malou. Oh yeah. The blocks out of bounds and the skip to Malou. I like it. I like the block out of bounds and then the stare down. Like, what you even running here for? I like them. You upset with the news coverage? I'm not even upset with the news coverage. I'm disgusted with the lack of news coverage. I'm disgusted with the lack of conversation around Asia Wilson. I am disgusted at the lack of commercials, at the lack of marketing, at the lack of collaborations, at the lack of partnering, at the lack of supporting, at the bullshit narratives. All the cool shit that Asia did, all the cool shit Asia did, all of the records that she broke. And this ain't a knock on Bam, and I don't want people to feel like, like I'm down on Love, but the biggest thing that mainstream media found to talk about was her NBA boyfriend. I just thought that shit was a lazy ass, lame ass cop out, instead of talking about all of the excellence that this woman has been all season. all season. We can say what we want to say about Las Vegas. Did we have a rocky start to the season? You goddamn right. Check out my videos. You know we had a rocky start, but Asia showed up mid-season form at the beginning of the season and never looked back. Never looked back. No matter what the fuck they threw at her. Inadequate ass team. Still trying to figure out the roster. We don't know the rotations. Maybe some of these freshmen rookies gonna be here. Maybe some of them not. No matter what they threw at her, hey, kept them sleeves rolled up and working the entire season. Never quit working. Had plenty of teammates she could have threw up under the bus if she wanted to. She ain't cut like that. It's crazy because when she could have been when organizations like the Chicago Sky are throwing their cornerstones under the bus, Asia is holding her teammates up to a point where she like, I ain't even gonna let y'all touch them right now because they still healing. They're still figuring it out. They're still learning how to be aces. They're still getting over whatever it is that brought them here. I'm talking about Jewel Lloyd. I'm talking about Alyssa Smith. I'm talking about all of them. Because at the beginning of the season, they're like, hey, what the hell is Jewel Lloyd doing? She was like, she figuring it out. She'll be okay. One thing about Jewel Lloyd ass ain't lost in the finals, and that's something I didn't know about Jewel until this season, this series right here. Never lost in the finals. Hey, she get to the finals, she win that bitch. But this ain't about her right now. But I'm just saying, Alyssa Smith. We don't know. She could look better on your side. Hey, I don't know. Give her some time. Kia Stokes. What in the hell is Kia Stokes out there for, Asia? Because she defends. She rebounds. Go back. Listen to how Asia defended her teammates. When they wasn't necessarily producing how they should, especially not at a professional level for what we were expecting for them for us trying to go get a championship. And a lot of days, man, them goddamn teammates didn't show up. Y'all heard them say, hey, man, some days she had to tell her guards, man, where y'all at? Fucking Chelsea Gray had to say, hey, Asia had to tell me it shouldn't be no game where she got more assists than I got. Her ability to be accountable, her ability to be responsive and responsible is fucking amazing. And so overlooked and underappreciated. People say generational, she's bigger than generational. She's game changing. This shit, the WNBA, the league, how it's approached, how these young people approach it will be fucking different after A'ja Wilson is done with it. And there's gonna be so many people that will say, I didn't get the chip, or I didn't get the chips I could have gotten because I played in the A'ja era. Think about that. Once A'ja hit 30 and 20 the first time, she didn't stop hitting 30 unless she wanted to. Think about that. She went 30 and 20 and then she went off. She was like, I've been fucking around with y'all. I can go get 30 whenever I want. I can get 15 rebounds in my sleep. I can get 20 and a half. I'm really out here fucking around with 40 and 20 if I want to. But I ain't trying to be pressured like that. Game changer. She ain't even 30. And y'all telling me she gonna play till she 37, 38, 39, 40? Look what she just did in 8 years. In 8 years, four of those 8 years, she been a goddamn MVP. 3 of the last 4 years, she been a goddamn champ. She don't show no sign of slowing down. And I don't give a goddamn who you say coming out none of these schools, Lauren Betts, Reagan Beard, none of them. Tell me who coming to stop A'ja. Tell me who coming with the speed or the size to deal with. The biggest that came, and they didn't fail, 6'9", Brittany Griner. Ask her about it. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Nafisa Carter, they went and dug her up, propped her up. Man, 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Alyssa Thomas didn't even want to play. Didn't even want to guard A no more. She went to yelling back and forth with Dana Evans. That shit different when you get it on the court. That 6'5" different. That 22 different. It's just like them Gamecocks. They tell you when you got to see it on the court, when you got to deal with Asia's speed, athleticism, versatility, IQ, sheer fucking will at the same time. Man, that shit unguardable. It's fucking unstoppable. Barbecue chicken, you hear me? Yeah, come on, Dark and Steady. That's what I'm saying. Give her flowers. Barbecue fucking chicken, man. I ain't telling no stories up here. Stokes showed up for the best 14 seconds in the season, in the series, and that's all they wanted from him. I was thinking that Jackie Young was gonna be out of there after I saw that Bill Laimbeer quote and everything. Man, I hope they play together forever. I hope Jackie and Asia play together forever. I hope they add Alicia Gray into that mix and tear the league up. You add Alicia Gray in there, y'all can wrap it up. Asia fuck around and be a back-to-back champion in this thing. And I don't want to take anything away from the other young ladies that helped get that championship, because there was some that showed up. Dana with her dribbling ass. Dana with her two-time champion self. Like that's a two-time champion with her dribbling ass. Man, Dana Evans showed more championship pedigree than Kai Copper. And that shit crazy. Yeah, you can wrap it up. We get leash. You can wrap that thing up. Wrap it up. We don't even need no coach then. We don't even need no coach. Put that out there. And I don't know if Phoenix just didn't respect Kai Copper as a finals MVP, as a champion in this league. That's one of the last champions in this league besides Stewie and Asia. I don't know. But Dana Evans got to the finals and was like, hey, I've been here before. Hey, y'all get up. Let's go. What y'all doing? Game 1? I think that was game. Game 1, we won game 1 by 3. Right? But it took 21. It took 21 from Dana, and it took 21 from Asia to get that thing done. 18 from Jewel. So 39 from them off the bench with A and Jackie's 10. Chelsea had the tendencies too. But I will remember. Oh, hey, listen, if I send you that, you ain't moving shit. You better know you ain't scaring shit around here. You ain't scaring shit around here. What I will remember from the season, Asia carried that team after the 53-point beat down to a number 2 seed. And that was magnificent to watch. It was magnificent to watch. It makes the 53-point blowout even that much more fun to watch, because you know what happens after that. Like, damn, man, y'all got blown up by 53, and then nobody in the league could fuck with you. Man, who do that? Who does that? 36 in the chat, man. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Hit the like and the share. They both right there for me. Let them know we here. 5 of y'all put share it in the chat. Let them know we here talking Asia. Dana, you ain't moving shit. Hell, I'm about to send that picture to the UConn fans after the scrimmage today. What? We're going to talk about that scrimmage on the CC show, too. AT wanted to be the hero and winded everybody. Everybody keeps saying that AT whined. I don't know if AT whined as much as I feel like AT felt like I have been able to get to this opportunity a few times and haven't been successful. I really don't know if I can get back to this thing again with a CBA and all of this stuff going. It's feeling like my last chance, and I need y'all to get up and fight for me. And I don't know if she just didn't motivate them right, but I just didn't feel like Nate set them up right. This ain't about them. Fuck them. They lost. Oh man, and what's really funny, what's real fun is when I go back and watch that 53-point blowout and let my live play, so I can see all of the trash talking that came in during that 53-point blowout, and how many times people popped in this chat and was like, y'all lost by 53. You couldn't beat them, but y'all lost by 53. So I don't know what you say back after you say, yep, we lost by 53, and then they had to ring me. God damn it. I lost by 53, and then they had to ring me. So what does that mean? But that really put that 53-point Put that 53-point loss in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Lost by 53, and then they had the ring. What y'all want to talk about that now? See, then they don't want to talk so much. If y'all aren't out there watching Dana drip with her dribbling ass, having fun out there on the social medias, clapping back at folks, please get out there and check it out if you're out on the socials. She's having a good time. She said she got time today. For all of the strife that she took over the last year, she got time today. Here's the most disrespectful thing of it all, y'all. Here was the most disrespectful thing of it all. Oh, it don't matter how you start. It's how you finish. Absolutely, close the deal. But check this out. I believe that Las Vegas has the Minnesota Lynx as the favorite to win it all next year. How the fuck does that happen? How does that happen? The Minnesota Lynx, who haven't been able to close the deal for the last 2 years. They haven't been able to close the deal for the last 2 years without them making any changes. Y'all got them as the favorites to win it all next year? How, Sway? Y'all make it make sense. How? What was it about the way the Lynx unceremoniously got their asses sent to 123 Cancun? Says that they should be the fucking favorites to win the chip next year. Yeah, Dana ain't playing no socials. KB ain't playing either, and they shouldn't. Pop your ish, man. Pop your shit. That was the one thing Becky said. That was the one thing Becky said last season. Hey, when we won, we talked our shit. When New York won, hey man, y'all pop your shit, because when we get our chance again, we gonna talk our shit. They kept receipts. They pushing receipts out and letting folks know. Ain't no Tims and do-rag on the floor this year. Ain't no Tims and do-rags on the floor this year. And I mean, we some of the most disrespectful champions. We some of the most disrespectful champions. We don't never had a party at our house. They don't got to worry about cleaning up our house. It don't smell like beer or nothing like that. Think about that. These teams is walking back in these facilities and it smell like a championship celebration, and it ain't no goddamn trophy in the building. Yeah, you know that we went every place we done won the chip. We won at their house. Just left their house all messed up. Beer all around. Goggles, champagne bottles and shit, confetti that we done bought for our own selves, streamers and shit. And then we just pack up and bust up out of there and leave them to clean it up. They ain't got no trophy to show for it or nothing. Now, we ain't never won none of these chips at home. We know better. We ain't gonna tear up our own house. Shit, this nice over here. Party over there. And that shit, I'm come to the crib. What's up, Lisa Pugh? Yeah. The Minnesota Lynx, it's on ESPN. The Minnesota Lynx open as the favorite to win the WNBA title in 2026, showing us plus 2025 odds at ESPN Bet. Other sports books across the marketplace also have the Nafisa Collier-led squad favored, but at longer odds. How? I have no idea. Yeah, chip and dip on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Chip and dip on the wall. They kick their speakers over, couch, the pillows off the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that. When we leave, a time was had. Benji, baby, what's good? Captain K, man, what's good? White Wolf in the building. Yeah. Marcus TV, what you said? Yeah, left all the beer, champagne, party favorites, wings, just bone wing. We didn't even have boneless wings. We had bone-in wings. Just flat bones all over the place, drumsticks all over the place, chip bags and shit. Yeah, that's how we do. It was lit in their city, and we went home. it's amazing to me that we're not the favorites to repeat next year. Asia should be the favorite to win the MVP and win the championship. Like there, in every situation that she's been in, she's been able to get it done. Right? She was in a situation where, hey man, listen, we was it from beginning to end and closed the deal. We was in a situation where it looked like we was it, and then shit. Chelsea went down, Candace went down, Stokes went down, but nobody there but Asia. She said, you know what? Don't worry, get on my back. I'm gonna finish this thing. And when it got a championship like that, and then in this year, when it was like, hey, Asia, if you don't get it done this year, it's enough going on in Las Vegas that people could be like, man, this was an off year for A. She was like, fuck that. Hold my water bottle and let me show you about who I am. The type of leader that I am. What I know, what my basketball IQ is. It's not lost on me when they say, hey, Asia was bringing her laptop to the meetings. It's not lost on me when they say, hey, when Becky says I'm getting to practice and Asia and already told them what we doing. That ain't lost on me. Dark and steady, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't realize that they're fueling her. But they also don't realize that she don't need no fuel. Because she a winner. That's what she's out here. A puts her jersey on, her uniform on to go win championships. It ain't about the money. It ain't nowhere near about this money. Now it's funny that we opened. Vegas got Minnesota favored to win it all next year, but we are, as far as the ESPN goes, on the way too early 2026 rankings. We are number one there. We are number one there. We're gonna talk about that too a little bit more with Coach Coleman later on the CC show tonight. But Las Vegas is 1, Phoenix is 2, Atlanta is 3, Minnesota is 4, Indiana is 5. I don't know about Phoenix. I don't know about Phoenix, man. But I do understand that they said the general manager said they building around Alyssa Thomas. So there's that. We'll see how that works out for him. 43 in the chat. Hit the like and share. They both right there. It's gonna be interesting to see what Phoenix does. So let's talk about Asia. So Asia, Jackie. Who else do y'all feel like is a must-have with Asia next season? Is Chelsea a must-have? Do y'all think Chelsea is back playing with the Aces next year with A? Excuse me. And then what about Nalissa Smith? Is that the 1-2 punch that we want? Kia Stokes, how does she fit in? You said Nalissa wasn't a factor. Wasn't a factor in what sense, FM? I thought that I like the minutes that Nalissa gave us on the floor next to Asia. I thought that Nalissa was a player that we could count on to knock down that mid-range shot. Soft touch around the basket. She gonna score. And not just rebound and defend, kind of what Kia Stokes was doing. Kia Stokes would knock down the three from the corner every once in a while, but Nalissa Smith has a mid-range game that is important to have next to A. Outside of three mains, Asia, Jo, and Chelsea, I'm trading everyone. But for who? Yeah, to me, the hardest thing for the Aces have been who the hell can you get to come in or be on the floor when Asia has to be off the floor and not have a drop off. Nalissa did that okay, and I think could be better at it. Even Meg did it a little bit better towards the, as we got into the finals. I'm really interested to see what CPT could do. I mean, Cheyenne Parker Tice. I just wonder, will we get to see her on the floor with Asia? I don't think that we really got to see the benefit of what that could look like. I think that can be a dominant two duo next year with a CPT with a full offseason to acclimate herself to being a Las Vegas ace and playing with Asia. Stokes has 3 rings. Time to go. We appreciate her. We traded a pick for Liz, but time to move on. I think you got to keep Liz if we traded the pick for her. And where you sending Stokes to? It's a 3-ring limit. You gotta let me know what's happening. AKA 85 Fly. Here's the thing: if Asia wants Stokes, Stokes is there. You think we need to clean up for the whole bench? So here's the thing: I like the bench being led by Dana Evans and Jewel Lloyd. If they're going to give the same type of production that we just saw them grow into in the finals, like finally get comfortable with it and provide in the finals, if that's what they're going to do all next season, how do you not have them as your 6-7 coming off the bench? So here's the thing: if Nalissa was 5 points, 3 rebounds per game, if anybody could do it, Kia Stokes would have did it. So not everybody can do it. And if anybody could have did it, we wouldn't have had to go get Nalissa ass. And if anybody could have did it, we wouldn't have been looking for somebody to play behind Asia since last season, for the last 3 seasons. If just anybody could do it. If just anybody could do it, why ain't nobody been doing it then? Keep List. We traded a pick. Okay, move on from Stokes. List replacement. And let's give CPT 1-year contract to run it back and see. I like that. I like List. I like CPT. Like I said, I would keep Dana and Jewel. The core if I could. I don't know what happens to Aaliyah Nye, though. I don't know what happens with Nye. I don't know that I saw enough out of Nye where I was like, hey, let's hold on to Nye and develop her. I don't know that I got to that point where it was like, oh yeah, let's really hold on to Nye and develop her and let's see what that turns into. And that's not to say that I don't think that Nye isn't, a WNBA player. I just don't know if she's a Las Vegas ace. Okay, you think they're still too unpredictable? Still not a teammate-oriented player. Dana's still not a teammate-oriented player. She plays on her own still too much. And Jewel, I don't know if she can keep. Cheap rookie contract, give her 1 more year. Okay. I mean, I think she's under contract, so I think it's hard to get rid of her, actually. But I think we all agree that it'll come down that it'll probably be some say of Asia's who stays. I just also don't know a whole bunch of teams that are gonna be picking up some of these players y'all talking about. I think KB and Stokes both they up this year, right? Yeah, I think they up this year. But I think KB. Listen, I think KB is back in. I think KB is back in Vegas, and it's hard not to see Stokes back in Vegas. We'd only give up Nia if we include her in a trade for a piece we need, a wing, trade her for a Gabby or a leash. Oh, she's not enough to get a leash. I don't know what they want to do with Gabby. Y'all think we can see a Kai Copper in Las Vegas? If they want to ship, why trade anybody? Just because the business is going to dictate that some people are going to move around. Both or one. I mean, listen, like I've been saying too, like you got the CBA, the potential work stoppage. If you have a partial or shortened season, I think most players will find it easier to go back kind of where they've been for that shortened season and then get where they want to be in 2027. So some of these players could very well be back where they were at. I didn't even see all these people out here. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders with the champs. Vegas Golden Knights. UNLV Rebels. Trae Young with the Asia to GOAT. They know. They know Asia to GOAT. They know Asia to GOAT. That's them damn aces. Man, that game 3 shot gonna be the game of the season. We won in spite of this flawed roster outside the core and Julian Dana off the bench. I mean, we won because of Asia. Oh, we know that Asia's gonna be the greatest to ever do it. Got swept up out the finals and ain't looked back, baby. Got swept up out the finals and ain't looked back. Dragging this flawed roster like, man, come on, I take them. And Asia look around like, man, if I got to do it with any group, at least I'd rather do it with this group because at least I have fun. They know me, I guess. Y'all can't tell me Asia Wilson ain't one of the most watched players in the WNBA. She. The crazy shit is that she's a lot of people's favorite fucking player, male and female. Male and female. Yeah, but you can't keep putting Asia in a situation where the ship has to be won because of Asia. That's disingenuous and a disservice to her. That's lame. We just gonna keep riding your coattails? Nah, man. Everybody pull your weight. Chi good energy. What's up, fam? I'm doing well. Just sitting up here giving some flowers to the GOAT, Big A. Asia. Asia. Yeah. All right. Celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Asia, who proved she is the cornerstone of that franchise. She's the cornerstone of this league. She's the cornerstone of this league. For the last quarter of the season, Asia's work fed families. Straight up. Her numbers fed families. Straight up. So this had to be, when you mess with Asia, man, all is well. I know that's right. The fact she's the GOAT without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? And if this wasn't the most epic Trophy presentation. Everything with Asia is just different, man. Everything with Asia is just different. We've never seen a trophy presentation like that. The commissioner booed like that just in stereo, in HD. They booed her twice, 3 times. The facial expressions of the players as the booing took place. And then Asia was like, ooh, let me get this trophy and get away from you, bad juju. I didn't even make eye contact with Kathy. Kathy didn't have time enough to tell Asia we got to stop meeting like this time, did she? Asia was like, oh, let me get this. I'm out. This is it. These boos are for you, boo. And Asia got right up out the way. Shoot. Asia's she doesn't have any limitation, man. Unguardable. And her willingness to get better every offseason makes it even scarier. Because listen, who was it? Who was that this season? That was Ryan Howard said, hey, we watching Asia to see what she doing. We trying to figure out what she doing in the gym. Asia is the standard. That's real. Asia is the standard. It was awesome. This was history for the dub. That will forever be one of the great championships ever won. Oh man, great series. A with the game winner. Sweet. The chirping. I mean, a fun series. Even though it wasn't the challenge that I expected. It wasn't the back and forth battle I expected. It was fun in other ways. The boos tell a story that the fans are not pleased at the treatment of these players. Do the boos tell a story that do you think the boos tell the story that the players hold the power now, Lil? Because the fans are ready to get behind them? Yeah, Kathy tried to sneak that photo out in that pajama jammy jam outfit. It was like, oh, nope. No face, no case. No face, no case. I'm up out of here. You had us in 6. You were shocked. I had us at 5. But I wasn't mad about the 4. But once I saw us go up 2-0, it was like, oh yeah, wrap it up. And I mean, and it's hard not to say that, if y'all treated her right, Asia's 4 depoys in now. If you assessed her right, she's 5 MVPs in now, at least. Yeah, Lil, that's what I'm saying too. I think so. I think it does mean that the fans that the players have the power, because you can't ignore the fans. We don't want to spend the money. Without a doubt, the fans is most definitely a factor in the decision making of paying these professionals what they're worth. Yeah, and we gotta step on their necks, man. All gas, no brakes. We gotta be on the WNBA ass. We gotta be on their ass about this. Better pay for the players, better streaming situations for us. If I pay for the fucking league pass, then every game better be on in that every one of them. Every one of them. Hey, spend your social media currency. You was proud of the Mercury fans booing Kathy. Kathy knew she was coming here to get her ass booed. It's crazy. We're letting Nike, Adidas, and all of them. They setting the price. They're setting salaries right now. They're driving what it's going to be. Not Ion, Prime, just League Pass. No, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something about Ion. Because remember, coming in, now I've been up here 2 seasons now. First season, I'm cracking up about Ion. Ion on Friday nights. That man come up there every night, look like he about to look like he gonna take him a collection because he look like a Baptist minister. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. But I'm gonna tell you this about Ion. And the reason why I had to back up off Ion was that I still give him some jokes. But here's the thing. how Ion Prime. So my thing is with Ion, when nobody else wanted y'all ass WNBA, Ion was like, we got a Friday night for you. And not only do we got a Friday night for you, we like y'all enough that we're gonna have a studio show. None of these other people, none of these other fools that y'all fooling around with, give a damn about your product. Amazon goddamn don't cut that thing on until right when tip off. They don't let you see shit in that thing. Now the WNBA little league pass, they let you click in about 15 minutes early. But Ion is like, we here 30 minutes. We got an in-studio show. We got a team. We got a halftime show. We got a post-game show. You can't turn your back on them. You're supposed to bring them along with you. Them the ones that you're supposed to say, hey, when I sign this deal with you, if the game you own is on Ion, if the game you own is on Ion, if it's a Friday night for the game that you got, Amazon or ESPN, whoever it is, you got to show that shit on Ion too. Ion showing regional shit for them. So Ion was like, hey, we ain't got much to offer. Ion is like, hey, we ain't got much to offer, but whatever we got, you can have it. And Ion was like, hey, you know what? We're here. We're here for women's sports. We here for the women's sports. Soccer, we got you. WNBA, we got you. So WNBA, don't let your ass get so fancy that you turn your back on Ion now. The free TV app showing everything except you are a minute behind on everything, but every game was free. Yeah, that too. But y'all don't even got to do none of this shit that y'all doing. Y'all don't got to do any of that. Y'all don't have to do any of that. At all. Y'all ain't got to do none of that shit. You said Ion and ESPN should broadcast. They should get ESPN out they business. They should be the WNBA so wild. They to me at this point, I would put my stuff on Ion because they decided to give me a streaming, a studio show, and all the rest of these streaming folks, I wouldn't even deal with y'all. You would watch my games on my WNBA League Pass or my WNBA YouTube channel. Ain't YouTube all over the world? Yeah, YouTube. That's where it will be. YouTube and the League Pass. And then we'll figure everything else out. But I get ESPN right up on my business. I don't know. I'm looking forward to next season. I'm looking forward to next season. I expect Asia to dominate again. But I want to make it more normal to start giving out flowers while people are still around. I want to make it more normal to push back on bullshit narratives. You got YouTube TV. Most days it don't work for you. What? I never have a problem with my YouTube TV. I can't even hold you. So many days I watch Run It Back with the subscriptions. So many days to watch Run It Back with the subscriptions. But I mean, WNBA Pass, you got that thing all year. You know, you can go back to like 2021, 20, something like that. It's like the WNBA own their masters, but they don't know it. It's like they don't realize that they own their masters or something. I don't get it. It's silly as hell. Like this y'all stuff, cut it on. What you waiting on? But folks, I am not gonna keep y'all any longer. I really wanted to get up here really and give 60 minutes to just Asia and what she did this season. I know we'll continue to talk about A because she is the one MVP. Asia Wilson's on top. She can't be stopped. I mean, she got 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, she the MVP. The fans can make their negative narratives a thing of the past. Yeah. Too many with opinions that really don't understand basketball. they looking at scoring. Yeah, but if you don't put no social media currency behind them type of narratives, and we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But I really did just want to come up here and get this hour to A. I'm back in the hour with Coach Coleman to talk UConn, other WNBA basketball. Yeah, you can't take Mother's spot ever. Asia's in the league of her own. Asia is the league. She is the league. But let me get out of here so I can make sure that I'm back in time for the 11 o'clock show, the CC show. I appreciate y'all pulling up and celebrating Asia with me. If you did not hit the like and the share on the way in, man, hit the like and the share on the way out. Make sure y'all hype this video. True, this is better information than regular sports channels. Hey, we try to give it to y'all, man. Me, welcome to HDI TV, Robert Man Media, Political Lil, J Spot. Hey, we try to Prince, IMZO Media. We try to give y'all the real with receipts. So, hey, man, like, share, hype the video, man. We appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in about 56 minutes. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talk Sports.